Hey guys, Tyler's Wellness here, and welcome back, guys. Today we're going to talk on how to reinvent yourself. And what I want to also do before we get too far into it is ask that you like this video, because again, you'll get to the end and you'll be so engrossed in the message that you'll forget to like it. So if you like it now, you can always unlike it later if you don't. So like the video now, don't forget about it. Second, I do also put resources in the description for you guys to get anything that I do speak about in the video, and I will reference knowledge that I acquired through audiobooks, and so there is links to the free audiobooks in the description. So guys, if you guys want some free knowledge, go check it out. I do have the links in the description for that free knowledge. But without further ado, let us jump right into how to reinvent yourself. And guys, basically it's super simple, but again, it's also super simple not to do. So, how to reinvent yourself. You have to believe first that it's possible, because you're here, you typed in the word reinvent. So you had to believe at one point you had the ability to invent. You invented your life point, your life experience up to this point, and now you're looking back at it. Looking back is, again, thinking backwards. It's not in the current or future. So you understand now where your mind is at. Your mind is in the past. Then you realize that you would like to change it. So you have to reinvent. You have to change it for yourself. You have to understand again that now it's possible to reinvent because you already did invent. But your mindset is set in the past. So that's the major thing that we have to do. We have to fix that. Therefore, we have to think. Once you start analyzing that stuff, you realize your mindset was shifted into the past and you were thinking about past actions that create your current environment, and you don't really see a great future. Again, the past, present, and future are all happening at the same time, because your actions right now dictate your future, and you are also thinking about it. You're creating your current actions from the past. Your present is the only thing that matters. It dictates your future, and it's made up. It doesn't have to be, but it's made up of your past experiences. But it doesn't have to be. Again, everything is learned, so you may slip into a almost autopilot where, again, you're used to a certain situation the way it always plays out, and you just expect those things to be. But that's getting too far ahead. That's a different video, which I will make if you guys request. Put it in the comments below if you'd like a video on that. But again, getting back to reinventing yourself. Now, you have to think it. You have to think it's possible. Step 2, you have to then create habits to change. Now, you'll realize that the things that you want to change, you've always thought about. Again, it's like maybe you wanted to, just start working out, something like that, get fit. Your goal was to get fit. Now you're seeing maybe you're losing that, that figure. You're getting further and further away from that goal, but the action is very easy. It's just getting started. Maybe it's just as simple as, getting to a gym or taking a walk in your neighborhood. Getting started is how you really create change, but you have to actually start. So it started with a thought that it's possible. Now you have to create the habits to get to that new image. So if you want to get fit, what's your habits that you're going to incorporate into your day that's also going to get rid of the habits that you don't like in the day? So if you're trying to get fit, maybe you notice in your everyday that there's a 2-hour time slot where you just sit down and watch TV on the couch and you're snacking. Instead of sitting down, snacking, and watching TV for those 2 hours, you decide that rather than sitting down, you're going to get up and go change into your gym clothes, and you're going to just go for a 5-minute walk, a 7-minute walk. A little duration. You just get the habit started. You just start doing. Now, as soon as you get in the house, rather than going straight down to sit down and start snacking, you've created a new habit in place of that is going to lead you into creating that new life change. That can be done with anything, whether it be making money, a side hustle, getting fit, losing weight, anything, learning a new skill. All it takes is the thought that it's possible and then creating the steps to do so and realizing that the steps can be turned into habits, and habits will show you physical success. And then you can also start using your calendar and check off the days that you do the positive habit. Now you're having that positive reinforcement, seeing every check mark on your calendar. And rather than sitting down, you're going out, you're going to walk. Now you're starting to see the physical changes in your body. You're starting to feel better. All of it started from that thought that it was possible, and now you're reinventing your life. And you can do this again with anything. If you do have questions on the reinvention process, again, in the comments below, I will be happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Next, though, you have to even identify it as a lifestyle. Now, again, a lot of the information that I'm presenting to you, you can also learn from the books that I have in the description. Audible.com, get your free trial started and get your free book. James Clear's Atomic Habits speaks about identifying yourself as the habit you'd like to be. So, for example, if you were trying to go vegan, there are two different types of people in this world, two different types of answers they will give. So, you have your friend that goes, you get invited to go to a restaurant with some friends. You get invited to go to a restaurant with some friends. At that moment, this is your, identification point. The menu is presented to you, and then everyone's looking at the menu and they're asking, oh, what are you going to get? And you see on the menu there's, vegetarian options, but you got to modify it. So you're telling them the order, and they're like, oh, do you not like meat or something? Now, the answer that you give back defines your identity. You could say, I'm trying to go vegan. That's one answer. The second answer is saying, no, I'm vegan. I can't eat meat, or I can't do this and that. Now, as subtle of a difference as they both are, the person who says, I'm trying to go vegan, is not identifying themselves as a vegan, which means they are someone who is not and is trying to be. But if you identify yourself directly as a vegan, you are a person who is, therefore you're more likely to keep the habit up. If you identify yourself as a person who is losing weight, you're more amped to go get out there and do your habit even when you're not feeling like it, because that is something that a person who was losing weight would go do. You realize that the lifestyles that you want to create for yourself are just one simple habit away, one simple thought process away. And the crazy thing about it is, again, you can think it into existence. Once you could start meditating for thoughts. And if you want information on how to meditate, of course, guys, I will teach that, of course, as well. Put a comment in the comments below. I'm just trying to see how many people actually want to know the information, and we'll get started. But guys, that's as simple as it is to start reinventing your life. You don't have to move. You don't have to do all these crazy radical things. You just have to be a little bit more self-aware of all of the major chances that you get in your everyday life. Every time you're wasting precious time and not taking action, you are taking an action. You are making a negative habit. You're making, a standstill for yourself. You're making an obstacle. Sitting on the couch and watching TV cannot serve you as well as getting up and being active if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get fit, if you're trying to become an athlete, if you're trying to, if you are. Now, if you are, guys, you have to identify and do. And that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. If you did like this video, thank you. If you haven't yet, please like it. And again, comments below. Turn your bell notification on for more videos as well, because I will be releasing videos based on what the community likes, guys. I'm here for you guys. So if you guys do have absolutely any requests, always put them in the comments. I will get to them as soon as I can. Thank you.